Hello? Hello? Hello there. Wow. Hello there. Oh, how's it going? You're probably wondering where my partner is at this moment, but I will say, do not worry, we will be able to join us. This is just me saying something before the video starts. Anyways, I hope whoever's watching continues to watch this. Just so you know, this is a work in progress for us. We're both learning a lot of new things, but yes, this is going to be a continuation of part 3 for our life. And yeah, no, if you like it, like. If you don't dislike. That's pretty mean. But yes, we will continue on. We'll hatch and happen. Now, that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to say hello to everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope everybody's doing great. Yeah, let's just jump back into the story again. Why don't we? Welcome back to it, part 3 of our life. I hope you enjoy. All right, what are we doing next? Shopping, grown up, or a long day? Most of these are due.
What should be shopping?
We're doing some shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Come back before it gets dark, alright, sport? The familiar voice drifted across the street and drew your attention away. The snail you've been watching inched slowly across the pavement. Gosh, children, I swear.
I know.
Just staring at the snail, just.
No.
uh.
Why do children just stare?
Cove waited in front of his dad, pushing his green hair back off his face, from where the breeze was blowing it over his glasses. He looked to be paying only a mild amount of attention as he was being handed a few slips of green paper. It reminded you of when you'd first met Mr. Holden, though he's probably not paying Cove to be friends with himself. Gosh, what a thought process, I swear.
Oh my god.
Cove's dad seemed to feel your gaze somehow, or maybe you made him noise, because a second later his eyes were on you. He waved you over with a smile.
And not, gosh, not that smile.
That smile.
Uh,
He looked happy to see you, but he still felt a little weird for getting caught. You gotta learn how to be more sneaky.
Hey, gosh, bro.
Huh?
So, gosh, bro, how can you not be sneaky?
I
Gosh.
know, right? Gosh, you dumb child. Why are you not
I
sneaky?
know.
Oh wait, aren't we fucking Barboon's voices in their head? Isn't that what we were doing?
Yes.
With their voices.
Uh,
You brushed your hair. You brushed your hands together to free them of sand, then jogged over to join the two, smiling at Cove first and then his dad. Barboon, hi.
How's it going?
Good to see you again. What excitement are you up to today, Barboon?
why is he winking at us? Sir, I'm a child.
Oh, son, I'm a child. Look,
Nothing.
you toe the pavement in front of you. It'd be nice to tell him about the snail you found, but you didn't know if they like snail. Oh my god, that's so cute, but so childlike. Aw. I miss being a child, gosh.
Uh,
Alright. After you finished answering the question, Mr. Holden's attention returned to Cove. He was preoccupied with folding the bills he had into a tiny rectangle. Sounds fun. It does? You weren't sure about that?
uh,
You know, Cove was about to hit the stores by the beach. Why don't you go with him? You gave a ready nod, turning to squint in the direction of the stores like you could see the goods they had to offer all the way from where you stood.
is it okay?
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Good.
Great, I'm sure you guys will have loads of fun. Mr. Holden reached into his pocket and pulled out a leather wallet filled with money. You found it odd since your moms only ever seemed to have their cards in theirs. Here. He leaned in to pass the crisp 10 to Cove, giving him a wink and a whisper. Get something for your friend too. Sure.
Good.
Why is he
That's my
winking
boy.
so much?
Literally, he winks one eye to the other, one eye to the other. Like, blunk, blunk, blunk. I think that's the only way he knows how to blink, you know? He has to blink one eye at a time. So it just seems like he's winking all the time.
Oh, God.
That's my boy. Cove's dad ruffled his son's hair as he was straightening back up. the bill in his hand still held out towards the green-haired boy. Take care.
Me money.
Cove accepted the bill after a second and slipped it into his pocket. Then, with one last nod to his dad, he turned and started walking. He followed after him, intrigued at the possibilities that this outing might bring. Cove strayed towards the gentle tide creeping up the sand, and he fell into place beside him. It was a nice day. The sun was shining, and there weren't many clouds in the sky, though the wind coming off the ocean kept it from being too hot. You took in a deep breath, enjoying the scent of salt and ocean air. When you looked at Cove, he was dragging his feet through the sand a little, and you slowed down to wait for him. His eyes searched the ground intently. Are you looking for snails?
Look, we're snails. Why are you obsessed with snails?
You know. Are you looking for snails? What is it? You didn't feel the need to ask why. What the heck?
Should we just be dumb and be like, you're looking for snails?
I feel like that's what I would ask.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly, there's like the funniest answer.
Mhm.
Are you looking for snails? Cove looked over at you, wrinkling his nose.
Oh, you're
Who would want
looking
something? Who would want something like that? Oh no! He
for
broke our heart.
snails.
He broke our heart. You felt the urge to defend the activity you'd been indulging in only a short while ago.
A
Oh,
lot of people.
no way, they're weird, and you can't take them anywhere because they're bugs. You have to leave them alone. Cove chuckled to himself at that and that end of the discussion. He can think what he wants, and you'll think your own things. The comforting sound of the waves filled the silence with a pleasant white noise, and you played a little game with yourself as you walked along, getting as close to the water as possible without getting wet. It resulted in you having to run up the sand quickly when a wave rushed in, more than a few times. And although Cove threw a few glances your way, he didn't say a word. You didn't either. Should we ask? I think we could be a little more proactive, feeling a little more comfortable with Cove.
Yeah, I
being
guess
quiet.
we should. I guess we should start asking him some questions.
Yeah,
Interaction.
interaction. So what are we feeling like? Just be like, what are we going to the shops for? Oh, what do you usually do on the beach?
Honestly, yeah. Why are we going? What we're getting?
Gotcha. I need a new sand pail.
Yeah, what happened to your old one?
Cove narrowed his eyes, seeming to think deeply for a second.
Whoa.
It disappeared.
Wow.
Mysterious.
Wow.
It's wow.
What?
Cove ducked his head down, lacing his fingers behind his back. It didn't seem like he was going to continue, so he nudged his arm.
How did that happen?
Well, Cove opened his mouth and shut it again, considering. I took it to the beach one day. Sorry, I burped like in the middle of it. We'll keep that second one.
Okay, the first one was cute.
When I got home, it wasn't there anywhere.
You left it there?
Nope. It wasn't at the beach when I went back.
Then you lost.
It disappeared. What about you? What do you do out here?
I just exist.
Nothing. It's literally this. Nothing. I don't come to the beach a lot. Honestly, I don't like beaches. I wouldn't either. But I feel like since we've been living near the beach, we would go there. 'Cause I technically.
I guess.
The conflicting part of our brain, part of Barboon's brain that we are, it's two halves. My half, then your half. My half would be like, we're living near the beach, might as well go see it. Your half, what would your half say?
Mine half would just be there. Just exist. So nothing.
Just yeah, I know. I would say I don't come to the beach a lot. Okay, that's a possibility. I like swimming. We don't know how to swim, so, so fuck no. We're not doing that. I like looking at fish. No.
No.
I like
Fish first.
I don't like to build sandcastles. Sandcastles, sand, icky. Sand. It's rough.
I'm not
when it gets out of there.
Did I ever touch sand in my life?
No way you haven't ever touched sand.
I don't think I ever touched sand.
No way. Now it's not even gonna be go touch some grass, honey. It's gonna be go touch some sand.
No.
Let's say. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you a pile of sand. So you can
Okay.
touch it.
Just get me a pile of sand so I can play. Okay.
Well, here's a box of sand. You play with it now.
Okay.
Alright, well, we're gonna go to. I don't come to the beach a lot. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not gonna lie and be like, yeah, I like swimming. Fish.
You know.
So I don't come to the beach a lot. Cool. You like the beach fine, but you rarely went down without Lizzie. Today had been a special occasion. Why?
I don't know. I guess I'm doing other stuff.
Ko seemed personally offended by this revelation. The beach must matter a lot to him, but that makes sense. His name is Cove, after all. Once you reached the shopping area, the noise level grew exponentially. No longer just waves and footsteps, but the chatter of people enjoying the lovely summer day. The call of birds trying to find bits of food left behind, and lots of salespeople trying to get attention. You sniffed the air as you walked beside Cove. Could still smell the ocean, but there were other scents now too. Pizza, pretzels, hot donuts.
Tasty.
So it's nice.
I mean, it's nice.
It's nice, yeah. It's not very nice.
Yeah.
It's not very nice. It's alright. It's nice, yeah. The energy surrounding the area seemed to fill you, and there was a bounce in your step as you began looking at all the familiar sights. There were so many things to do. You didn't know where to begin. You looked at Cove, hoping he was just as excited as you were. Cove was glancing from one side of the street to the other with the look in his aquamarine eyes that you couldn't quite work out. What's that? Cove pointed to a large crowd of people gathered near a few tables with large, colorful umbrellas blooming from their middles. You couldn't see past the adults who were blocking the way, but you knew there must be something worth seeing. Without another word, the two of you hurried over to see what all the commotion was about. Feast your eyes on the amazing Alexander! In the center of the crowd was a man with a tall hat and a funny green coat that had 3 long tails. There was a little table next to him with a cloth hanging over it that read The Amazing Alexander in glittery golden script. Why tell people his name if it's already on a sign? Goddamn. Children thoughts.
Gosh.
Overanalyzing it all.
Mm-hmm.
Cove hummed with understanding, then turned to walk away just as the amazing Alexander began shuffling a deck of cards. You bit your lip, reluctantly starting to follow after Cove again. You continued looking over your shoulder, however, wanting to see as much as you could before you got too far away. Hey! Not watching where you were going proved a bad idea as you bumped right into Cove.
Oh, sorry.
Did you want to stay or something?
If that's okay.
He briefly lifted his arms up off his sides before returning them to place. You could have said so. With that,
No.
the magic man pulled one card out of the deck, showing it to the curious onlookers. It was a 4 of diamonds. Watch closely. You did, squeezing through a few of the adult onlookers to get a better view. Suddenly, the man snapped his fingers and the card just disappeared.
How?
Whoa! Cove, not impressed. The amazing Alexander, who had earned his title, turned his head and looked directly at you. He reached out with a kind smile. What's this behind your ear? You backed away. Tell me nothing.
He's just run away.
Just run away. Let's go with nothing. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing? It was true. You didn't keep anything there. He smelled like popcorn and candy when he stepped closer, and you wrinkled your nose in confusion as you watched him. You felt a tug.
Popcorns.
You what?
I want popcorns.
You want popcorn?
Can you get me popcorns?
Can I make you popcorns?
Can you get me?
I mean, yeah, I definitely can.
Cool.
You felt a tug, and then he pulled the 4 of diamonds out from behind your ear. What? Oh, wait, it's yours.
What?
What? You knew that it couldn't really have come from here, but you still didn't get how he done it. There was light applause from the crowd, and the man gave a deep bow. This is for you. The magician plucked a pair of balloons from a clump and tied down onto his table. Both were in the shape of a dolphin instead of being a normal circle. And one for your friend too. Thank you for being my assistant.
Wow.
Now you're really grateful he chose you. After that, he went to someone else in the crowd. Pick a card! Any card! My uncle does that every time he visits. Not the balloons. The stuff with cards. Ko spoke plainly while reaching over to take the dolphin that had been designated for him. No, I mean, it makes sense. If you've seen it all multiple times, then he's probably like this. Alright, let's go with which one? At least you had a fun time, I guess, right?
Yeah.
You saw a magic trick and you got a great balloon. That's more than enough to make it a worthwhile event. You thought it would, if you could find a card to practice with, maybe you could make it disappear too. The crowd started to clear some, and you noticed to the side there was a whole rack of brightly colored kaleidoscopes on display. Picked up a kaleidoscope, you picked up a Rubik's Cube, you picked up a magic 8-ball, and you walked past the toys. What are we in the mood for?
No plushies.
No plushies, honey.
I don't want this. I'm not interested in this.
Not interested. You walk past the toys. So what do we do? That is an option. So you would walk past them?
Yes.
Okay. You briefly looked over the rack of toys, thinking that they could be interesting to look at, but you didn't really feel in the mood at the moment. Cove picked up one of the kaleidoscopes and looked through, twisting the tube at the end. After a second, he set it back on the rack, moving to the other side of the stall. He went under the awning, careful of his own floating dolphin, and you joined him. Okay, did you have places like this in your old town? Are you having fun? I don't really like it here. You said nothing.
That seemed like me.
You said nothing. You're just gonna walk around being quiet.
Yeah.
How about we go with, are you having fun?
Sure.
He nodded, and you smiled back at him, happy to hear it. When Cove moved towards some stalls nearby, you followed beside him. Oh, there's the plushies.
That's cool.
While Cove looked at sand pails, you were drawn to a table with colorful keychains, other keychains, laid
It's
on it.
back.
I thought they were plushies. Okay, it's hard to tell. You know? It's obviously the chain that's on, like hanging off of all of them. They were
Oh
sewn in the
God.
shape of sea creatures, and there was a plate that read "Handmade" standing proudly in front. There were lots of different toys. You saw a dolphin, a shark, a crab, a turtle. Which one would you pick up? The dolphin, the shark, the crab, or the turtle?
Honestly, I don't know why, but that crab, I don't know what is with it, but like I would almost pick it up first.
You'd pick up
because
the crab?
It looks the most interesting. Okay.
I'm surprised. I'd pick up the turtle first, to be honest. Either the turtle or the fucking dolphin for sure. Not the shark or the crab, but damn, you would pick up the crab.
I'll pick up the weird looking crab.
What would you pick up after the crab?
The dolphin.
Oh, the dolphin. Alright, we're going for the crab. Okay. Before we continue, let me just apologize because you haven't edited this for a bit now. And just watching through everything and me just constantly hearing myself go, constant sniffling. I'm just like, stop fucking. So I do apologize. I think I was sick during this while we were recording this, so that does suck. But hopefully I'll be more careful with that because oh my god, I was driving myself insane in this. I swear. But anyways, sorry. I'll send it back to the video now. Anyways, hope you're enjoying. Bye. Your hands tapped on the crab, claws raised, and a tiny smile on its face. It had big eyes and little legs, and the fabric was smooth when you picked it up. You had seen a few crabs at the beach before, though they usually scuttled away before you got the chance to look at them closely. You like the idea of having a crab all of your own, even if it's just a soft animal. Oh, you were instantly enamored. Oh. Checking the price though, your heart fell. $6. You didn't know much about money, but you thought that was a lot to spend on one thing. Oh.
Oh.
Didn't we get like $20 for Cove's dad?
And did you spend that?
Oh, you really had more than a $5 bill to your name.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he did give us three.
Mm-mm.
Though that changed the day you met Cove and his dad. You still have the $20 bill Mr. Holden gave you. Hid it away in your room. Oh, so we haven't hit him.
Mhm.
It was a grand sum of money, but you couldn't spend something that was at home instead of in your pocket.
True.
Maybe you'd have to ask your mom to bring you here again one day. Now that you knew what you wanted. Is that what you want?
Huh? It's $6. I didn't bring any money.
Alright.
It's fine. Really? Really? Are you sure?
Just,
Hooray!
just really?
I don't want you to get it from me. You don't know.
Go.
Well, I think you'd be excited.
Hehe.
Really, really. Cove took the keychain from your hand, and that was that. He was holding a small yellow bucket for himself, too. I was always gonna get you something. I already got the money for it. You were a little nervous, but happy with your purchase, nonetheless. It was nice of Cove's dad to let Cove buy something for you, too. After Cove paid the TV, you stepped out of the store side by side. Your balloon dolphins knocking together and spiraling around in the air. Aww. You watch Cove hold up his new pail to his face, examining it thoroughly.
Hey, Cole.
Yeah?
I don't think I would ask about money. I'll probably just say thank you, you know?
Mm.
Mhm.
That's alright. It wasn't clear if he really knew how much you'd appreciate it. What? You're gonna thank him for the keychain, but instead just shook your head, smiling. Cove raised an eyebrow, but didn't push the issue. Cove looked further down the street where different food carts were lined up. He rested his non-cast arm over his stomach, and just as he did, yours let out a light growl. You hadn't eaten since breakfast, and after all this wandering around, you were definitely ready for some lunch. Let's get some food.
Yeah.
You did wander around a short while, looking at all the delicacies that were available. Everything looked delicious, and as the different smells, both sweet and salty, wafted all over to you. Your stomach growled even louder. After passing up hot dogs, snow cones, ice cream, and pizza, you both agreed on pretzels. Cove got something sweet and cinnamony. And you? Ooh, pretzels, gosh. What would I get on a pretzel?
I actually had was it on Friday?
You had a pretzel on
Was it
Friday?
right? Or was it on Saturday? No, actually it was on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. What kind of
They're
pretzel did you
very
have?
good.
Just a salty one?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's very good.
I don't really like the salty ones. They're not bad, but they're not my favorite. Like if they have options like these, then I would go for like a.
I don't like the one with cheese.
I would definitely go for one with cheese. I love
It's not that
like the
great.
melted cheese, like the
Oh.
it's so.
I don't really like it.
Let's see, with sprinkles, chocolate, or would you get
Uh,
something sweet with cinnamon?
No.
Those aren't too great. I don't like the sweet ones with like cinnamon
I-
stuff. They're
We
like
don't have
really
sweet
sweet.
ones.
Oh, you guys don't have
any
sweet ones?
No.
Oh yeah,
You can only get, the normal, salty,
salty ones,
the
yeah.
one with cheese, and then one with cheese and ham.
oh with cheese and ham, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here we have like the hot dog ones. They got like hot dogs inside the little fucking what are they called? Little pretzel dogs. Yeah, those
That
are like
sounds cute.
yeah, it's like little like a mini sausage and like wrapped around it like a pretzel.
Mm-hmm. It sounds cute.
They're really good. I'll get you some when you get here for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what would we go with? I mean, honestly, I would go with one with cheese, but all right. But What about you? From the options that you have here, what would you choose? Even if you don't know what it tastes like, you want her to taste it.
A plain one.
Just even if you have all these options in front of you, honey, you wouldn't want
Yes.
to. You wouldn't want to try a new one or something.
No.
Not one with chocolate or one,
No.
No.
I mean,
I don't know if
I'm
you
a
want.
salty mood.
Okay, we'll go with the plain one. That's fine. Yeah, for sure.
I just want some salt.
Got a plain pretzel. You licked your lips hungrily as the vendor handed your pretzel over, ready to take a big bite. It had a little sprinkling of salt on it, and that was just how you liked it. Look at that. The little cup of icing Cove got with his did look delicious. You found an empty table close enough to the beach that the grit of the sand made terrible noises when you dragged it. Oh,
Ugh.
I know. I hate. That's why I hate the sand. It gets everywhere. It's rough and it gets everywhere. Anyways, yeah, you found an empty table close enough to the beach that the grit of the sand made terrible noises when you dragged the chairs out to sit down. Those balloons are gonna make it hard to eat. Cove placed his bucket on the table as he stared at his still balled up hand that was wrapped around the string. You opened your mouth to agree before an idea hit you.
No.
After carefully placing a pretzel somewhere it wouldn't get sandy, you tugged the balloon dolphin out of Cove's hand and tied it in a delicate bow around his wrist.
Oh.
Oh. Cove bounced his arm up and down in place, testing the stability of your knot. After watching his balloon jostle around but remain attached, he smiled satisfied.
Could you help me too? I can tie it to my wrist.
Aww. Aww. So
Oh,
cute.
that's so cute. Oh.
He repeated the ritual. Cove struggled somehow with the cast, restricting his fingers. Oh yeah, that's true. On
Oh,
on one hand, and a string already tangled around the other.
Okay.
Got it. The Davy spent a moment admiring your handiwork. Both hands now free to allow easy munching on your pretzels. You bit into the doughy treat, savoring the taste on your tongue, with a smile as you looked out over the ocean. After a time, you finished your pretzel. You were done before Cove. It was not boring, not having anything to do. You pulled on the string of your balloon to bring it down to your level, then you held the dolphin in your hands, manipulating it to make it look like it was jumping through the air. Gosh, I forgot how it was to be a child and just enjoy this kind of small little things too. Just like playing around with the entire world kind of thing. It's cute. If you turned your face towards the beach, it almost looked like it was swimming in the waves like a real dolphin. A laugh came from your side. When you glanced back at Cove, he had left the remaining part of his pretzel on the wrapper, and he was gripping his dolphin too. Mine's name is Merryweather. He's the prince of the dolphins.
oh my god.
Mine's name is Splash. They star in movies. Mine's name is Cherry. She's actually an alien. Mine's name is Sam. They're just a regular dolphin.
Oh my god.
This is so cute. I love this. Gosh. I'm heading for the Merryweather.
Same.
The prince of the dolphins. Mine's name is Merryweather. He's the prince of the dolphins. He wears. Oh, yes, your part.
Oh my god. He wears a crown made of seaweed, and all of his friends are male folk. Every now and then, he'll make a friend with the kid and then let him ride on his back.
He sighed, wishing he could meet a real dolphin like Merryweather.
What's yours?
Cove considered this question, placing the balloon against his table and resting his free arm across it in contemplation. It's... Aww. With a loud pop, the dolphin exploded into ribbons.
No, that's so sad. Oh no.
For a second, all Cove did was gape in shock like you. Then his cheeks puffed up, squinting his eyes, and you saw tears start to glisten.
Oh my gosh.
Baboon, You made a joke. You offered to fly Alexander. You offered to give Cove a balloon. He didn't say anything. He would be alright. Jeez.
It's a heartless world.
It's a heartless world. Merryweather's mine.
Alright, let's think about this logically. If I was in the situation and I was hanging out with a friend and their balloon popped like that and they started crying, I would honestly probably give them my balloon, yeah, for sure. Or I would at least offer it, 'cause I don't know that I probably wouldn't take it.
Yes, I guess we should go with it.
We'll go with that. We're not gonna go find Alexander.
Nah, too
It
much
seems
work.
like the more dramatic option. Like we're running to go find Alexander. Get me another balloon, bitch.
I know, I feel like it's too much work, you know?
All right, well, we'll offer. Let's see how this goes. You look at Cove, then up to your balloon, bobbing gently in the air above you.
You can have mine.
That was better than letting him cry more. Cove sniffled, glancing up at the balloon, then back at you. No, it's yours. I don't want to take it from you.
It's okay, really.
Cove shook his head. Even though it wasn't your fault, you felt bad. Still, the offer seemed to lift Cove's spirits, and that was good. The passing of Cove's balloon was the last major event of your adventure. That's so sad, though. I don't like that. His poor balloon. No. Me sad.
No, it's okay.
That made me sad.
It's okay, come here. It's okay, hug.
Thank you. Alright, in the end, the two of you headed back late that afternoon. You separated on the beach, and while Cove went straight home with his brand new sand pail in hand, you sat there to sit for a while. You watched the waves and the sunset, fiddling with your new keychain. Another summer day was drawing to a close. It had been a good one, except for the sad final note. Alright, well, we just finished the shopping moment, so I think that'll be enough for this video at least. So, if anything, we have 2 more to go, so we have at least 2 other more. Hopefully they're not too long, maybe we can fit them all into one video kind of thing, you know?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
If not, they're just gonna have to be 2 separate videos.
Obviously, yeah, 'cause I feel like this one was like 20 minutes at least or something.
Yeah. So, definitely, if it's, longer, definitely gonna have to be separate videos.
Of course. We don't want to make them too long anymore. You know that for our first upload, yeah, we were just dumping it out because it's something we didn't want to lose.
I mean, our first, was just like the full stream.
Yeah, it was literally our full stream kind of thing. Yeah. But no, we'll keep uploading more about this. We're having a lot of fun. We're having a great time. This is actually a really great story. I enjoy it a lot. I'm having a great time, honestly.
Same.
That's good.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be, exactly. And hopefully we do, get to continue on and find out what's gonna happen next with Cove. I felt bad for that dolphin. Gosh, poor dolphin.
I know, he didn't even have a name.
Right, he didn't get a name. But alright then, well, we'll see whoever's watching, any of you beautiful people out there in this amazing world. Have a great time, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Bye.
Okay.